Iceland! Just the name invokes an obvious clue about where it is geographically. First of all, the country is located at the confluence of the Atlantic and Arctic Oceans, east of Greenland and just south of the Arctic Circle. The total land area is about 103,000 kilometers or 40,000 square miles. The country is divided into 6 constituencies. 3 big ones and 3 of which are confusing because they basically just split up the most populous areas in the west. Reykjavik is the capital and the northernmost capital in the world, which is split into 2 constituencies, north and south, whereas the southwest constituency is divided into 4 non-contiguous exclaves. But that still acts as 1 constituency, not 4. So, it's 6 small separate entities that act as 3 constituencies. This was done to help with the imbalance of the sparsely populated outer regions, with voting since about a third of the entire country is located in Reykjavik metropolitan area. Nonetheless, most of the country still refers to areas being located in traditional 8 region zones, which are divided like this. The first people to settle in Iceland were probably Irish monks who came in the 8th century by Vikings. According to tradition, the first Viking to discover Iceland was a man named Nadudur who got lost while on his way to the Faroe Islands. Following him, a Sweden named Gata Svalbard circumnavigated Iceland about 860. However, the first Viking attempt to settle was by a Norwegian named Floki Viggo Olsen. He landed in the northwest, but a severe winter killed his domestic animals and his sailed back to Norway. However, he gave the land its name. He called it Iceland. By the way, Iceland is the only country with no mosquitoes. However, they do have 2 species of midges. Midges which are similar to mosquitoes and actually one of the species does bite. So it's kind of like having mosquitoes anyway. The Icelandic national anthem, also known as Lofsöngur or Gods of Avalanche, was originally written for a particular occasion. In Iceland, nationwide celebrations were held throughout 1874 to mark the 1000th anniversary of the first Norse settlement of the island. Iceland is probably the warmest Arctic country in the world. The temperatures are much milder than most people would expect for its location at 63 to 67 parallel north. This is the reason why Iceland is also the absolute best option for those who want to see the northern lights. There is no other country near the Arctic Circle where the winter can be as mild as 0 degrees Celsius on average. Iceland has a population of about 335,000 people and is the most sparsely populated country in Europe. About 92% of the country identifies as Icelandic. About 4% are Polish, and the remainder are other immigrants from all over, mostly Nordic, West European, and a few Asians mixed in as well. Iceland Iceland is the 103rd largest export economy in the world. The major exports of the island are raw aluminum, which is 40.2% of total exports, fish fillets, non-fillet frozen fish, animal meals and pellets, and non-fillet fresh fish. The top export destinations of Iceland are the Netherlands, Spain, Germany, the United Kingdom, and